Ellie, the starter, has the button, all ready to run. They are set. Gates have opened. They're racing. From the inside, Gage was the first away. Fern Grove had jumped out smartly, and so's Adrian McPhee going forward with Blue Horse firing up there in the early stages. Around them is Beau Count. Tan looking for the lead. He'll have to work if he's going to get it, though. Deception Game had kicked up underneath him for a stride or two. Oh, there's a fall. The rider of Blue Horse has been dislodged, and the grey continues on in the race, and he's up there, and he's trying to kick up on the inside of Beau Count. Beau Count left on his outside now. This riderless horse has rolled to the top, but it's become a pretty disorganised field at the 1,000. Beau Count will lead as they'd settled from Ferngrove, Adrian McPhee, and they've raced away about 6 or 7 lengths. Deception Game engaged. They're being followed by King of Judah. Hyperspace is next. Sovereign Trade well off them. So's My Fair Beauty, and here comes Lenny and Kia Aura Star. Well, there's almost 3 races going on in actual fact. The riderless horse at the 600 is about 10 lengths in front, coming up to the home corner. The actual leader, Beau Count, though, by 1.5 lengths. Ferngrove, Adrian McPhee, and the others, they're almost in another suburb behind these 3 horses coming around the turn. Deception Game engaged, followed further back by Here Comes Lenny, King of Judah. At the 300, Beau Count called upon by Tan. Adrian McPhee's making a real race of it, though. Ferngrove battles away. Daylight back to Kiora Star running on. Adrian McPhee got the head in front from on the rail. Beau Count trying to lift. Beau Count comes back with Adrian McPhee. Adrian McPhee, Beau Count. Beau Count gets his head back in front for Tan, though. He lifts, finds, and he wins at Beau Count from Adrian McPhee. Ferngrove third, and the others, well, whether or not that incident really played a major factor, you'd have to suggest it did. And Hyperspace, My Fair Beauty finished in behind those. Back with In Company, Deception Game, King of Judah, Hyperspace. Then came Gage, Kiora Star pulling up, Sovereign Trade in a very disorganised lot after the running of race number 6. Right, let's get a look at our rider here. Blue Horse's rider, Sean McGruddy, coming down up there, running third at the time the incident occurred. And let's hope that Shooter's okay. And they've got hold of Blue Horse, which is cannoned into that running rail when trying to pull up, darting back there towards the gate, back there to the back enclosure. Beau Count is the winner of the race. Randy Tan, certainly some of the shine off the victory there. It was an extraordinary race, really. Beau Count and Adrian McPhee, Ferngrove, first 3 to the turn, and they were the best part of probably 10 lengths clear of the others, who were able to just battle but not make any ground. So it was a really disorganised situation. Beau Count has won the race by Viscount from Danana Smoothie. So that's a good day for the connections there, the Luca Telliches and the Sturgeons as well. They went very close in the first event this afternoon, in partnership with Mrs. S. Rickson, G. Sturgeon, J. Cashmore, and Jess Lindquist, D. Sison, J. Jones. Trained by Brad Graham, written by Randy Tan. Adrian McPhee had hit the front, peaked on his effort though. Christy Bennett, Donna Bailey by McPhee from Sublisme. Would have been an absolute boil over at 100 to 1. And Ferngrove third, another one at big odds, 80 to 1 chance, weighing in third placing. And back there, fourth was King of Judah. So the margins were 3/4 by 1 length, 1:38.03 there the time, 36.98 the sectional time. And we'll get a report on Shooter McGruddy as quickly as we can. Blue Horse has been looked at by the vet down there immediately after that incident. Race 7, number 7, My Demi comes out, and more details to come. But in the meantime, let's go down to Brittany Taylor joining us after this victory of Beau Count.
Thanks, Darren. Yes, we'll keep a very, very close eye on Shooter McGruddy and get a report as soon as we can. But for the moment, I have Brad Graham with me. And Brad, Beau Count, he's a horse that just deserves a victory. He always pops up every now and again. And today was his day in what was an incident-plagued race.
Yeah, it's hope Sean's okay. But no, it was good for the horse. It was a little bit up. I couldn't believe he wasn't in front, you know, after they jumped, but it took a while to get across. And then when that grey horse took off, it really split the race up, and I think it didn't help with this horse. He pulled so hard, but he was tough to the line, and I think it was good to win.
We know he's tough and can handle the 1 week back up. How's he gone in his new surrounds? And when you change facilities, sometimes it can take a horse a little while to adjust. How's he gone in the adjustment?
Yeah, no, it's taken him a while. He hadn't settled in at all. And I was a bit disappointed when he's run last week. But this week, he seemed to acclimatise a bit better. He's eating better. And so I think probably from here on forwards, he'll do much better, you know. So, and Ascot will suit him, and I think more the 1800s will suit him better.
Well, that's the other thing, is last week over 2,000, dropping back to a mile today. What do you think is his pet trip? Is it an 18?
Oh, I think 18, but, you know, he'll get away with a 22 or maybe even a 24 if they leave him alone, and you never know, he could get 10, 20 lengths in front and they mightn't catch him, they might do. But he's one of those horses, I think you could put him in a 1400 to a 2000 and he just tries, you know, and that's the beauty of the horse. He gives 110% every start.
Don't you wish they were all like that?
Oh, I definitely do.
Congratulations on the win.
Thank you.
Brad Graham, trainer of Beaucount. Randy Tan coming in now. We'll get a quick word from Randy and we'll try and get an update on Sean McGrady from the paramedics who are over with him at the moment. The horse was captured by the clerk of the course and as we saw, ran on completely fine. So the horse is okay, but we await some further word on Sean McGrady. We'll get a word from Randy Tan now. I guess the riderless horse really changed the complexion of the race. Beaucount drawn wide. But Randy, Beaucount didn't step away completely cleanly today. What was going through your mind in the early part of the race? You'd never want to fire a horse like this up.
Nah, he's pretty settled today, so I just go with the flow, and I thought he'll eventually pull his way forward anyway, so I just took my time, and then something happened in between, so I just did my best to stay where I was.
How did the riderless horse affect you, having something out in front? How did Beaucount respond?
He sort of just looked at it and sort of thought, what's happening, you know, and then he's pretty relaxed, so I'm pretty happy about it.
Congratulations on the win.
Thank you.
Randy Tan and Brad Graham combined for a well-deserved win with Beaucount.